Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel. If you are the Empress that has been coming out in my readings, there might be a special message in my reading for you. If this reading resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I'm starting off with the Light Seers Tarot. I'm shuffling the cards to see if there's any important signifiers that come out for our main reading. At the end, I'll draw a card from the KGU Tarot, which is my own personal deck, so it's quite unique. It's still in its prototype phase. No messages. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups could talk about an emotional choice, a choice that you might have to make, considering your options, with a view to see what it is that makes you happy. Now, the thing about choices and when you're sitting and deliberating over them, the one thing to remember is that you could never make the wrong choice. You're always going to make the right choice. That's two cards. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is wanting to broaden your horizon. It could talk about a creative project that you have put all your energy into, and this has possibly got something to do with the spoken word. The Queen of Swords, she has incredible insight and perceptiveness. She talks from life experience. Going to try and see if I can fast forward this portion. Okay, almost there, Taurus. The Queen of Swords again. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, the death and rebirth, and the star. So whatever it is you are saying is going to create, it literally is going to create a new beginning. And when you go into the death card, it's usually after you have looked at things from a different perspective. And so there's a death to an old way of being, and a new way of being is formed. This could be talking about not just something in your mind, but something in the physical world. It could be a job, a company that you have left in the past. It could be a relationship that you've left in the past. It could be a home that you've left in the past. But what it is your wish fulfillment. This is something that is so spectacular. One could only hope to catch it once in a blue moon. And I know that a blue moon happens a lot more frequently than what we think, but something that is beyond imagination. Okay, I'm just going to put it into 3 piles. And then, Taurus, I'm going to look at what's in your hopes, what's in your fears, where you are in your current environment, what has brought you here from your past, and then we will look at what is the outcome of the current situation, the one that comes out in our cards, and it is how it is you perceive it in your mind, and that gives you a very good indication of what you're going to be looking at, because what happens in the our physical world is sometimes um, not how we see it in our minds. Okay. So already from a mind space, you're hoping to put away all of those sleepless nights. So Taurus, or is it the Empress? Maybe both. Now, before I go on, you don't have to be a Taurus to be the Empress in my reading. Um, Remember, if this reading resonates with you, remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing shorts, words of the day, keep you updated with the story on a weekly basis. I'll be doing daily readings, and at the end of the week, and I'm thinking of doing it bi-weekly, is that I will analyze all of the cards that have come out in your reading. And this gives you a bigger perspective of what you're dealing with. Okay, so whatever it is in your mind space currently has everything to do with your creation. So what it is you have created, what did you nurture? What did you love? What did you put out there? There's a part of you that you have created, not just thinking it, but doing it. And you possibly doing it on your own. You possibly spending lots of alone time. And in your hopes, you only hoping that you can rise above all of the fears, that you're not going to have any sleepless nights. And here you come out, strangely enough, you, as the Queen of Cups, you have not come out in your reading. But in your fears, there it goes back to your emotion. All of the time you've given out your love, you've always felt a sense of lack, that nobody's been able to give it back to you in much the same way. This could also be talking about all of the love and that you've put into your creation has still not given you any kind of financial stability. Maybe your finances are not where you hoped it would be. So there is an end coming to you spending all of this time on your own, maybe even doing things on your own. And something that is going to change completely. You're not going to be able to recognize it. And you're going to be in a position to walk towards what it is that makes you happy. So something in your current environment is ending. A new way of being is about to become a reality, and it's going to allow you to walk towards what makes you happy. And all of that love you've put into your creation, it added that extra magic that it required to get out there. So the magician is taking your creativity and harnessing all of that energy that you've been thinking and making it a reality. As you were guided to do. No matter what your current state of being is, you know that this is a part of your destiny and you will accept it for what it is. The Seven of Pentacles is waiting on your investment, because your creation is your investment. In your recent past was a time of healing, and this healing is specifically related to a broken heart. And while you were doing it, you were independent, abundant. You had the resources with which to do whatever it is you needed to do. And this just means that you are going to persevere with your creation. You're going to be doing research, burning the midnight oil. So no longer spending sleepless nights. You're going to be spending your time researching, getting to know more about the subject of what it is you're putting out there. And what it is a different perspective. You are being guided to offer a new perspective. And you're doing it with the energy of the Knight of Wands. Now, if you've watched some of my other readings, the Knight of Wands is an energy you cannot bottle. It is an energy that needs to be free. It is an energy that is so beneficial to any company out there. While it may not be able to be totally focused on any one thing, the benefit of having the energy of the Knight of Wands is that you can expend your energy on more than one project at the same time. And it gives it more of a chance to succeed. This Knight of Wands is celebrating. That drum she bangs on, or whatever it is that's called, you can tell me in the comments. Whatever it is, everyone around her can hear it. And her horse that's waiting to take off in whichever direction she so wishes. It will be the direction that is meant for her. Okay, and then the outcome as you see it in your mind. There's that Seven of Swords again. Let me just adjust the camera a little. Now the Seven of Swords talks about doing things in the quiet of night, sneaking away, not letting anyone know your whereabouts. So it might be, this healing you did, chances are nobody else knows about it. It's something you've done in secret. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, moving towards the Ten of Pentacles, from the Nine of Pentacles, from being single, Taurus, are you listening to me? From being single to being in a committed relationship. Now, the Ten of Pentacles could also talk about securing your finances. It could talk about being successful. But as you see it in your mind, there was some kind of quiet motion, quiet movement, however it resonates in your circumstance that moved towards a Ten of Pentacles, a commitment. Okay, and how it manifests in the physical world. There's that card of protection. Protected with the work that you're doing. Protecting a special love. Now this has come out more than once. The Ace of Cups could be a brand new idea, something that you love. It could be a new baby, but in the context of our readings, and with the Ten of Pentacles, Taurus, in the very near future, you are going to be in a committed relationship, however that pans out for you. Now, this may take you completely by surprise. Because again, from your readings, you are more afraid of love than welcoming it in. So there is still a bit of healing that you need to do. And you're going to look at love from a different perspective. You're going to work hard on protecting this love. Let's see why. The new beginning. So all of this is going to lead to a new beginning in your life. So Taurus, wherever it is you are, you persevere. You will know exactly what you need to do. You will know exactly when you need to do it. You can still your mind. Don't have those sleepless nights. If you have to have them, if you have to have those thoughts running around and around in your mind, know that you are being guided. There is nothing to fear. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards for what you may know. So the Two of Wands is a card of waiting. The Four of Wands, a home. This could be a very strong soulmate connection, celebration in the context of this reading. A very strong soul connection is going to go under a rebirth. And everything you learned when you were in your period of healing is what's going to help you now. That is what built up the strength for where you need to go. And the 3 cards in your hidden position. Now the Four of Cups could be talking about boredom. There's a cup being offered, but maybe not so much. Or in your hidden position, you might have offered a cup to someone and they didn't want it. And that has left you in some kind of waiting energy. Now, Taurus, I might have told you before that when you look at things like delays, all of it happens because there's balancing that needs to happen on both sides of the table. And that is what's happening now. It's about going within and finding your truth, taking into account that everybody who is a party to your life at any one time is there as your soulmate. And I'm not talking about in the romantic sense, but everybody's there to teach us a lesson, and we've got to pay attention to what it is that we feel in someone's company, because it's giving us an idea of who we are on the inside. So Taurus, whoever it is that you offered your cup to, there's going to be some kind of balancing in the situation. This was a strong soulmate connection. And once this balancing has happened, somebody's going to leave and draw on all of their strength. Now, Taurus, you've pulled the strength out a couple of times. You know that you need to have strength not just for yourself, but as the energy that you give around you. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card from the KGU deck, the Tower. Sudden changes, big sudden changes. Taurus, your whole life is about to change. It's going to happen suddenly. It's going to happen without you even being able to anticipate it. I might be able to tell you your life is going to change and you're going to say, how? How is it going to change? Everything is going to change. Your perspective is going to change. Something that was over is starting up again. From single to in a relationship. And working on guarding this new love. And it starts off as a new love. Taurus, all the best. Until the next time.